Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our Fabrizio Romano will be one of our monitoring spirits. Don't come outside and let us know, say Arsenal don't send 2 scouts, guys. Say we then go scouts Martin Zubimendi and Normand, the get of Real Sociedad, especially this Normand. The guy real name now Robin Normand. Get so the reason we made the scouts this Normand now because they want to replace Rob Holding. You know, say yesterday they turn and talk, say no be everybody waiting for this current squad go enter phase 4. Maybe some of the things how they play. Ateta know what thing they do. Now the opportunities when they get in they use at the moment, the players when get now, he can't do more than that. So every transfer window they try to replace some of the old players who will get so we know say no go follow us enter the promised land. A lot of people will see the promised land, but they will not get inside. And me say from the method of intuition, I don't already know say this Rob Holding, there is no way where this guy will follow us enter phase 4 again. And not just him, a lot of players, people like people like Pablo Mari, there are plenty, many players with they like that, they with the Arsenal, even the ones with me I don't even think of. I think I will tell them say, now guys found as well because we don't want to be average players again moving forward. As we go forward, we want to bring in new people. Now Martin Zubimendi plays a defensive midfielder. They play like for those Ericsson, a deep line playmaker role. So that one side will come in to come the assist people like Partey. Partey don't go the day like under pressure. We know we don't use them too much. You get because Partey don't they built to play so many games. You get so all those kind of things like this kind of period now Partey they fast. Martin Zubimendi will just enter, and those two players they are playing very sure they are one of the prized assets of Real Sociedad. That's one of the reasons why I asked another look at Martin Zubimendi. I know say that one we didn't interested in him for a very long time. You get, but the one was surprised me now with this Robin Normand. This guy will play anywhere across the center back, but a major role when they play for Real Sociedad right now. Now the right area of the center back, which is that Saliba position, which means if Saliba no dey na him go slot in. At the same time, he can also play Gabriel Magalhaes role. That is how good he is. He's versatile. He can play any of the right center back or the left center back. I don't say you are the sign players, they like to sign players with versatility. So we don't see how everything will end at the end of the season. Then I don't see waiting at the turn about the players who will come in again so that they will upgrade what you already have. You can't be bringing players that have the same quality or at par with what you have already. It's a no-brainer. You have to bring the people that are above what you already have. That's what they talk to you. You are moving from phase 3 and you're going to phase 4. Alright, so away from that, so in this one they're unrelated to Arsenal news, well, because we don't talk about before. I just make I just clear on that. So Juventus 15-point deduction will then give them as a penalty for their financial woes. They don't reverse them again, so they say they won't relook the case again. So what it will stop is say even if they can't give them a new punishment, the punishment will come in affect next season. You know, affect this season. So as they come out that 15-point deduction, Juventus don't fly, go for number 3. For the table now, they are 2 points behind second place Lazio. Though they don't fit catch Napoli again. Napoli don't go far. They don't fit catch Napoli, so that's the new news. As it stands now, people like AC Milan, people like Inter Milan, they don't come up for Champions League places. They don't do like 5th and 6th to get with this new announcement that I announced yesterday. It shocked everybody. Even Roma said don't come down to 4th. So I just make I let you know in case of those who know they are away. Alright, Mikel Antonio will be one of the West Ham players after we play against West Ham. So back on comments I call the talk say, see, what you got to talk about this Arsenal? But this title race we say the pressure from Man City is affecting Arsenal. So that is what he sees, and there's nothing anybody will tell him, because when you watch your match, how do you lose? How do you score 2-0 and you let the 2-0 lead go in back-to-back matches like that? And they got to say you get insider we know for Arsenal when they tell us the players themselves they discuss about Man City. They say Man City they play very well now. Say Man City they score goals at plenty, they win games. Like tomorrow no they say they don't do good now. They don't hit that top front. When people talk about say once they hit that top gear, after they beat that they knock anybody when they see for their road. Shaka the talk say they don't have a mentality problem, so let's just keep watching and see how everything will solve. Should be that today we'll play Southampton. But first of all, pass the hurdle of Southampton before we want to set our eyes on Man City, because it will make sense. Everybody now don't underrate Southampton. They feel say this one shit packer will knock them. They will focus on Man City. What if something comes up today that God forbid? Alright, for the media setting, so they're going to ask Arteta about Tierney and Holding. So Babaka does say their contribution this season have been very, very huge. When you look the fact that people like Saliba no dey, Holding coming, even though Holding is not like the finished goods, not the perfect centre back we really want, but at least in the doing best because we don't have a choice. Yes, we just have to support him. People like Zinchenko, so we don't get injury come out. Kylian himself come in slotting, even though Kylian will not give you that dominating, controlling left back free what they do for the middle of the back instead of getting your own dimension to bombard that place. They know Zinchenko and Tierney, they don't have the same style of play. We still have to take it like that because we know say the way we play, if our first 11 complete, all the setup, we dey use Zinchenko, they add more bodies to the middle of the park. When they play with Thomas Partey, we're going to play 3 centre back, 3 defense, we're going to play 3-2-4-1. That's the present day formation when Man City self they use ever since we cancel the league. You get so Man City they play 3-2-4-1. We saw they deploy that formation. That is why when they bombard the opposition box. Get we want to score goals and plenty. We see people like Xhaka because we have like 5 players in their box. Get so, but if Zinchenko know we are not able to do that, so that we'll control proceedings. You don't see the difference. That is why player pass player. So this is what it is. We just have to look for plan B and see how we do things. Alright, even Southampton said don't inform James Ward-Prowse say he can leave if they go relegation. So maybe like say they want time in future down. Maybe get the opportunity to go join a big club. Man, you scamper. Many clubs the reason it matter. So, but me, I feel say maybe Arsenal will go for him. I don't know, but now my own feeling self, I just like say let Arsenal go for him. Make him be like a cover for people like Odegaard because the guy did good at the middle of the park. And the major thing will make me like him is this guy a dead ball specialist. This guy played 10 free kicks. Sure, life he scored 3 or 4 or more. Safe, good for free, like he good die. Most of the goals are free kicks in the score. So imagine you have a match against Man City, you get one kind of free kick situation close to the box, 19 to 18 yards, boom, you don't enter. 20 yards, boom, you don't enter. You get 1-0. So that will give you some kind goal outlets through free kicks. How many free kicks will they score? We look at the dead ball specialists, just be like medicine. So those are the things that we will enjoy for signing him. So I don't know. After that, the final say we will now just speculate, give our own recommendations. So it is what it is. At the same time, Southampton is an opportunity for us to bounce back. Get so now after time they talk that one, say Southampton match, so can just big opportunity. If we knock them with the 7 points clear of Man City, can't go play Man City. So depending on what we come play at the Etihad. And mind you, I think I'm going to talk say our next 7 games we will play now. 4 now for home. So those home games they are very, very key in this title running. We'll make sure so we'll make them count because we know the home is a fortress. So if we collect maximum point for all those home games, so make the fans come out, especially for the Southampton match, make them turn off, like make them follow us, they play the game, each pass, make them deal with us along the way, make them guide us, each pass, they there, make your presence felt, so that is one of the ways we will take win this league. I think that they're highly optimistic. Me, I no get issue. If we win now, kudos to the guys. If we no win now, kudos to the guys. That's the position we made. Alright, yesterday Manchester United lose 3-0 to Sevilla, which means they are out of the Europa League. Now, what to make them come outside? Do you know that their first choice centre-back partnership of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez, they don't get long-term injury. In fact, Lisandro Martinez is out of the season, and Varane get a muscle injury, we don't keep on a long-term injury. This is what we are talking about. Look at the people that they use at a second string. They use Lindelof and Maguire. Maguire is saying our own goal specialist. So now go to the talk about when you play multiple competitions, injuries are bound to happen. Now the Champions League slot is in jeopardy because they don't have a very good defense now. Can you imagine Sevilla knocking them 3-0? You know what I mean? So the competition they feel say that them be the favourites to win. Now they don't people don't qualify. We'll see people like maybe Juventus, people like Sevilla, and some other people we don't qualify. So they won't come win this Europa League. So day for their hand again. But the major fear where they get now, that be that Champions League slot. Without Varane, without Lisandro Martinez, their defense will they leak. People will play them, nobody fear, will stand a fighting chance to get a point against them. That is what multiple competitions can do to you. You know that Man City said they're suffering from multiple competitions because look at Ake now. Don't get injured, Laporte can enter. That is what I'm saying. That's why they press it. Maybe they continue, maybe they beat Real Madrid, maybe they go further. The more they go further, they play more games. They'll be having things like fatigue, stress, burnouts, injuries. They see the FA Cup, they'll play Sheffield United. So all these multiple competitions, whether you like it or yes, it is going to affect you one way or the other. But look at us now, we just get one thing in our front. But you're not this Southampton, then we'll just see. Anyhow the title running will go, we'll see how it goes. Just that on paper, we have stronger games to play, but we have more resting time, unlike Man City. So every single advantage, there is disadvantage. Man City, they pursue treble, who they pursue just one thing. We just say everything will end at the end of the day. So Sky Germany itself don't come outside and let us know say money will be available for the summer because of that fight we're in with Sané fight. So Sané abuse and call them black shit. Money no waste time, gear and back get, so they can separate them. So Coach can't say what money do, you know, good because it go against their in-house rules. No matter what it's up, nobody will fight anybody. Also, the punching I can't bust or bust the mouth to get. So we don't go for select them for matches again. So for that reason, most of the Bayern Munich players when they isolate money for the dressing room, even though they don't tender a public apology. So they even fine them £250,000 per week. So as it is up now, Thomas Tuchel, who is the coach of Bayern Munich, they talk say he no go use money next season. So this is likely his final season. So many pundits come outside. Me say when they talk say make Arsenal go for money because money understands the Premier League. He's not likely to go back to Liverpool. He's not likely to go to Chelsea because they are not in the Champions League. So many clubs will be saying they would like to go. They would like to go Manchester United because they have a big rivalry with Liverpool. But if Arsenal go for them, there's high possibility they will go for Arsenal. Man City will never go for him because they have squad depth to get. So I don't know how it will be. I don't know whether Arteta the reason go that angle you get because this is like an opportunity like a Leandro Martinez. Leandro Trossard, gets who will sign. Nobody will plan to sign him. Like because when the coach the quarrel, gets that's why we just go snap him up. Man said it's a perfect opportunity, so that I hand the day. We'll just watch at the end of the season. I will not be surprised if we will link us with money. We'll just watch. Alright, so what you're going to hear now be said Henry will be our Igwe because they come outside the talk say to go Etihad, go beat Man City. It will be tough call. Forget what people they talk say, we can go there, we can do it. Gary never they say make it no fear, man, I go there, play with that pressure. Bye, it go hard, die. It no go dey easy because that place is like their own fortress in front of their own fans and they know how important it is. And when the matter most, Man City they turn up, you get so. But we now, when the matter most, sometimes we'll shy away. But this time around we'll try to say whether we will turn up. So Henry not the advice. Henry gonna talk say Arsenal players they play with emotions, you get, and you're supposed to be playing with emotion, you get. Come on the emotion through where play as in no fear, carry your strong mind come. Because they ask Arteta when the media set to say, after what you Henry talk, what you get to respond. But back on talk say it is just an opinion, not to respond. So in get your own opinion, so that's what the matter just die down. But we are expecting say if we collect points for Southampton, then against Man City will give a good showing. My own be saying no matter what happen, you play well, you play ugly, shall no lose. That be my own. Alright, so Chris Sutton said don't come outside on the talk say for the match where Arsenal will play against Southampton, saying they see Arsenal beating them 2-0, you get, because Southampton they fight for their lives, but you don't see them stopping Arsenal by the Emirates because Emirates, I'm gonna say Arsenal will be too fired up, you get, they will be para based on the 2-0, 2-0, 2-2, 2-2. So if they catch Southampton, they will take them leak soup. But the Coco be say people keep forgetting that the reverse fixture of this match and draw will play this season. Oh, go for Southampton home. Now 1-1 we draw them again. So this time around they come our own home. So anything we go we draw them to show say they don't be small fish to fry. But this time around they're coming to our own home, so they will be intimidated with our own crowd. By the end of the day, we'll see how it will end. I am going to match of the day, Arsenal versus Southampton. So today Arsenal will host Southampton for the Emirates. I am going to run check their head to head. So for the last 5 games for here, Arsenal win 3 and draw 2. Last season we'll catch them for here, we win them 3-0, but we all know matches are different. On paper, an easy fixture is supposed to be. But on the field of play, we don't say anything can still happen. But me personally, I see us winning them at least 2-0. 2-0 is a decent result. But Arsenal people vex now make it like 4-0. You get, I don't think it's going to be a match if you say we can't suffer us again. I don't think it's going to be like that. But who knows? But I just expect us to collect maximum points here. At the same time, on media sets, when they ask Arteta, when they try and say, Arsenal don't throw away the title race. They say, now many points they talk, so everything get to respond. So, but back on the toss, there's nothing like, say, Arsenal have bottled the league or they've thrown away the title. Say, in a title race, there's bound to be twists and turns. And the twists and turns, now you don't see, now Arsenal don't drop points back to back, you get. Man City go still drop their own, when I calm down, more they watch, you get. So, but Baba just say, more twists and more turns will still happen. If Arsenal go and say, I go collect draw, you know, a good result to be. That's another twist to get because everybody expects us to get beaten there. We go there, go collect draw. Now, big, massive statements now it be. Man City said they will shock. we go there and collect draw. Because I can't remember the last time we took points off them, but that they're home. But we just feel say this time around is going to be the first time such a thing will be happening. At the same time, I think when they talk about the penalty duty, when they say he will insist, Messi can take the next penalty for Arsenal again. We're going to need to conquer that fear because when people don't the abuser, normal, the immediate response will be say penalty coming to say, I mean I don't want to play. Jesus go play, but if I play, I lose, I will come to my head again. So, but he will insist, say, Baba, go play, no fear, nothing. So even if you lose, nothing, go play again. So that's it will be well. I just pray say the next one when play, make it score because people will say, why Jesus no plan? If Jesus can't play, I can't lose because why Saka no plan? She can Saka the plan for. There are no winning. Anyone will do, people must stop. Get so that's what it just be. So my dear Arsenal lovers, if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. I came out.